Hello folks, I'm all set for doing a burn tonight with the grateless Drizzler gasifier. Well, some tweaks I have done to him. Normal setup, I have there my blower, the feeder, the PyroTouch compactor, the fire tube, and the novelty I have here is a very high drop tube. Also, I have enlarged the fire tube. I have made her 150. And I have changed also the motor of the PyroTouch compactor, which is now turning much slower. If all goes well, I have a victim here which I will soon then feed wood gas. Now, why am I so eager on testing a grateless gasifier? Well, with a normal grate you have issues after a few hours. Why is this? Well, at least with industrial fuel like wood chips which are chopped in the woods, because there the branches are thrown on the ground, they accumulate dust, clay, whatever dirt, little stones with them, and some iron in it. So after a while, after 4, 5, 6 hours burning, all this dirt accumulates on your grate, and whatever you do, grate shaking or grate turning, it doesn't help. Your grate gets clogged, and the gasifier cannot breathe anymore. Now this, this to my surprise, this big fuel goes well and works well in my auger feeder, because before I was screening this fuel, and by being afraid that it would block in my auger feed, but to my big surprise, it rather transports well. And I think this is because of, first, I have the auger feed in pull mode, not in push mode, so the engine is on top, and I have an auger with a square tube. If in a square tube there is always some in the corners, in the 4 corners, there is always some space where a blocked chip can evacuate. Let's see what it will do, the new grateless gasifier tonight. Okay, here she is after 1.5 minute a flare. Well, sustainable flare. Less than 2 minutes. Cold gasifier, just start up. Temperature, what do we have? 41 degrees. Very cold gasifier. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's flaming paralyzed bed. Yes, it's flaming paralyzed. As in a real drizzle should have been. Okay. Flare is slowly clearing up. Temperature is rising. 96, 97, but still very cold gasifier. Now we have 122 degrees Celsius at 20 minutes run time, and here we have a flare. I would say a nice typical drizzler flare. It's a lot of wind, so we would like to see it at peace, but blue or violet, nothing yellow. Okay, we're not still at full temperature, so we have to wait a little more. With a bigger fall tube, we have achieved a nice flaming paralyze, and that was not possible with the previous grateless. So that was a positive tweak I did. So far everything running fine. Extremely much of a wind, but nice and strong flare. Even that very strong wind is not able to blow it out. And as you can see, much blue violet, so if I filter this flare, it will be an adequate tar-free flare, just what I was hoping it would be. It's far much better than the previous grateless. The wind has laid down a little bit, so okay, too early spoken. But at a certain moment, I hope the wind. No. Oh, yes. You see, if the wind is a little bit down, I think we could say it's a real nice flare. I am satisfied with this, with the adaptation I did to the gasifier. Wait until the wind. No way. Aha, the wind is a little bit less fierce. Well, again, heavy wind, very strong wind, but if this strong wind is not able to blow out this flare, then I can tell you it's a really powerful flare. We have a wind, almost storm here, and it's a pity. But you can see this is an unfiltered flare, and there's lots of blue, a little bit violet. Oh, you see the wind is less. So yes. Okay, no wind for a second. It's gone. I think this is really, if I filter this flare, it will do no harm to any engine. We are now running 1 hour, and I'm very pleased with the grateless and his changement I made. You see, here is the flare now. There's no wind for a moment. Look, that's really a nice flare.